Hello, good afternoon, namaste. This is Ira Sahai back again with another Delight Diploma course review video. Today is the next day of Diwali, and happy Diwali to all our viewers, to all our team members. I am a certified metabolic health coach from D-Life, its member, also its media and operations head. I have with me today T. Anand, who's from Chennai and who has 2 decades of experience in pharma selling. He's still working, and he's based out of Chennai, as I said. He wants to create awareness amongst people in the society and to help the wider community achieve remission without drugs. That's now his goal as a certified metabolic health coach. He recently started a WhatsApp status campaign to make people aware of the hazards of sugar consumption and its impact on metabolic health, and urged people to celebrate a sugar-free Diwali. What a wonderful campaign, Anand. Welcome. Happy
Yeah,
Diwali to you.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Wish you the same.
Yeah. Anand, from selling pills to now wanting to take people off pills. What is this? And how did you come to D Life?
Yeah. So when I started my studies, right, if you see after 10th standard, I'm much more oriented towards the science. Even if I see my higher secondary class, 11th and 12th, I've taken the pure science group. After completing my 12th standard, I chosen the pharma career. Right. During that time, I'm much more inclined to read a lot of health magazine awareness because I come to know India is going to be the capital of the world in 2025. So that was there in my mind. After that, I got married, completely immersed in my profession. One fine day, I come to know about my wife. She was diagnosed as a type 2 diabetes. Immediately, I know because I know I'm studying completely about the drugs. I'm living in the drugs, but I'm not consuming, living with the drugs because I'm into the pharma selling. What are the adverse effect of the drugs? I know. Then I come to know one of the eminent doctor in Chennai. His name is Vijay Raghavan. He was practicing on this low carb diet. Then I took him to this practitioner. Then she has advised and coached him on the what are the food to avoid, what need to be taken. I was amazing. I was studied about the saturated fat that causes cardiovascular disease. How the doctor is recommending a saturated fat. After that, I was dig deeply into that. I know. Then I have done a research on this low carb diet. I come to know more about the low carb diet. Because of this diet only, the remission has achieved. Right, my wife became normal. And second thing is that we were infertile couple. Because of that, the complementary effect is that we have gifted when a male baby boy. That was
Wow.
done. Yes, this was
Congratulations, Anand.
absolutely. Thank you very
Congratulations.
much.
This is
Yeah,
fantastic. And when did you adopt to low carb dietary lifestyle, and when did you have the baby?
almost 1.5 years ago. Almost just a couple of 5 months ago, we have gifted with a male baby. Yes.
Oh,
So almost we married at 10
fantastic.
years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. This was, yes.
Mm.
So this was amazing.
So,
And one,
so you've been married 10 years back, but you were not able to, your wife was not able to conceive, and then you adopted a low carb dietary style maybe 1 year back. Is it that?
yeah, almost 1 year and 3, 4 months. Yes, almost.
Okay, so 1.5 years back
Yeah,
roughly,
yeah.
and he's just had a baby boy. I mean, such a fantastic result outcome, and this comes from a person who has been selling pills or is working with pharma, who's saying that this is what a low carb dietary lifestyle has achieved for him. This is brilliant, Anand. Many many congratulations to you and your wife.
Yes.
I wish you all the happiness and all the health. So
Yeah.
yes, please continue with your story.
Yeah, and one more embarrassing condition is that myself, when I was going to the doctor, I'm taking my wife to the doctor, and she was diagnosed as a diabetic. Myself also suffering from the metabolic syndrome. It was horrible. Whenever I go to a professional tour, if I sleep with my fellow colleagues, the sound what I'm uttering that was unmatchable. Nobody will sleep. Sleep apnea. That was a condition which is a pre-morbid condition to the type 2 diabetes. So because of that, myself also I get adapted to the low carb diet. Alright. So immediately my sleep apnea has flew away. Then I became normal. So this is one of the complementary effect I can say that. So lot of the challenges. Even when I speak, other person can hear that lot of air comes. That is the most indication. One of the manifestation for this is sleep apnea. That made me to realize about the low carb diet. I started watching the videos of the eminent professionals like Berg and all. Then I start reading lot of books that inclined me to enroll in the course. And one more thing, I was in a Vijay Raghavan sir's group, and he has demolished this group. And Mr. Shashikant, he was leading that group, and he was updating about the complete information about our D life. Then I come to know about our D life. I enrolled my as a metabolic coach. This is the way I joined in this D life. Hello.
Anand, tell us, you are from a pharma background, and do you think, yeah, can you hear me now, Anand?
Now I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Anand, I was asking a very relevant question. Now, you are from the pharma background, and you've worked with pills, you've prescribed pills, or you've worked in probably launching them, promoting them, whatever. But you yourself had many metabolic syndromes. Do you think pills were effective? Did you try any of those treatments? And what's your view on low carb versus the pills and the that path?
Yeah, see, as far as concern, if a pill is concerned, it addresses only the symptoms, the underlying cause. For example, if you take the statins, widely, if you take the physicians, the diabetologists, they prescribe statins as a primary prevention. Yes, they are diagnosing hypertension, diabetes. This is aspirin or clopidogrel or statins. They prescribe as a primary prevention. See, as per the study, what they say is after coming to know, after joining in this D life only, I come to know that the statin, if it's seven people, means it act only for one. And moreover, see that it is a myth. There are two types of LDL cholesterol, low density lipoprotein cholesterol. One is the puffy cholesterol. Second is that very low dense lipoprotein cholesterol. Very low dense lipoprotein cholesterol is a atherogenic. Why unnecessarily we need to reduce the puffy cholesterol? The cholesterol is a backbone for the formation of hormones. If, for example, if a youngster is consuming statins, means definitely it may affect the fertility, and long-term consumption lead to dementia, Alzheimer's diseases. And also, if you see that even it causes arthritis, rhabdomyolysis, various problems are associated with this toxic pill, I can say. It doesn't addresses the root cause, I can say that. Even any
Mm.
drugs, if you take, even I know that people are consuming antacids, the PPI, proton pump inhibitor, for the peptic ulcer that interfere the absorption of vitamin B12, leading to anemia, cognitive decline, various things, or even infertility. But right, these are all the various side effects associated with the pill, I can say. That's why I want to challenge this status quo in the current medical practices. I want to help the society by means of the dietary modification. So this is what I want to.
Yeah, this is very significant because now we have 4% of the enrollees are from the pharma background, including Anand, and I think four of them are already practicing full time now. And
Oh,
it's such a contrast, and it's such a pleasant from the point of selling pills and keeping people sick, maybe as far as chronic metabolic syndromes are
absolutely.
concerned, to now making an effort to get them off pills. Now, it's not just about somebody else. I mean, here you look at Anand and his family. I mean, look at the he's been working in the pharma industry since so many years, and he's saying that none of the pills could help him either with his wife's condition from as basic as diabetes to even conception. sleep apnea, all of this has gone once he, adopted the low carb dietary lifestyle. And this is what we advocate. This is how we are, as a course, we teach you low carb nutrition and metabolic health, which means using TCR, therapeutic carbohydrate reduction, to reverse or improve metabolic markers. So, and Anand is a great example. His wife is a great example. Not only has she reversed her diabetes, not only has Anand, improved his sleep apnea, it's completely gone, but they have also had a baby boy that they were wanting to have, a baby since the last 10 years. So, low carb made it possible. What a wonderful story you have, Anand. And so inspiring to see somebody who's from the pharma industry saying that pills don't work. Anyways, coming to the course itself, do tell our viewers, how did you find the course, Anand, and how did you also find the support? What did you like about the course the most? And you already know we are the biggest course in the world with 60 credits to our course given by CPD. So we are the number one in the world. We are the only legally attainable course in this space in India. So there is really no alternative. But I want to hear from you. What did you like the most about the course?
So the most I like about the course, if you see the theory part, start with the evaluation, then the agricultural evaluation. So slowly, see if you go to any factory, let us take a pharma factory, you can see the conveyor belt. At the top of the conveyor belt, you can see the bottle. That bottle slowly rolling on the conveyor belt. The medicament get filled on the bottle. Then there will be sealing, then packing. Finally, there is a finished product. So similarly, whatever the course you are afford, everything in a logical sequential fashion. So in a Paleolithic age, what has happened? So every one by one, even a non-science background person also, it is easy to learn from that course. And each and every course, I can see the authenticity of updating the video with evidences, with the proof. That is the ultimate. So I find the course very well. More than the course, the group, whatever the WhatsApp group, we have that. Whatever the challenges are, we have the doubts. If you update the information in the group, immediately lot of information I can get from the eminent mentors. That was a differential I can say on this after our platform. None of the course. I have completed my pharmacy. After that, no touch with my masters and mentors. I'm reading on my own self. Even whatever the challenges, I have to go there and I have to find a mentor and I have to clarify. But here, everything is done in the WhatsApp group. That is a fantastic thing. And second thing, if you see the forum, the videos about hypertension remission, diabetic remission, the real case studies, not a theory part, the case studies, that gives a lot of insight to practice and apply in the real life situation. It is one of the best course I can say. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I would slightly, kind of edit that we are the best in the world. And I think Anand has specified, a lot of things, but even in terms of numbers or why we claim so, as I said, we are the only legally tenable course in India in this space. So anybody who wants to practice legally in India has to come to DLive. The other, there is no other, course where we are. And as far as the world or the overseas, credentials are concerned, we are CPD. We are India's only CPD, so UK accredited course in this space. And we have the global biggest 60 credits given to our course that no other course in the world has. As a result, there are now 21 countries enrolled with us because it doesn't make sense to go to a course, pay much more for a lesser half, maybe CPD credits, and also which is not legally attainable in India. I mean, overseas courses are not legally attainable in India until DLife had the CPDSO UK accreditation. Some people were doing, other second best and third best and fourth best cases. Now they are all coming to DLife because doesn't make sense to the second biggest, biggest course behind us, and for a bigger price than what we are priced at. So Anand, also tell us. I mean, you've talked about the community. How do you find the other aspects of the 10 years of curated data that we call the forum. So for example, the recipes that you have about 2000 plus recipes, you have podcasts, you have case discussion, older threads where you can just search and find how cases were handled. And you can initiate a new thread also if you have a blood work or you seek guidance on any of those things. You can just initiate a thread, and all mentors and certified coaches will be guiding you step by step. Even doctors take our advice because we even train doctors. So can you just talk about the forum support, the WhatsApp community support, and everything else that you get along with the course?
Yeah, see that in the forum, that is one of the wonderful platform. So one is the course, second is the forum. In the forum, I can see lot of course on the recipes. Even in the practical also, I have done 8 recipes and I did in the forum. See that different recipes. See, as a previously I was taking the traditional carb, a traditionally carbohydrate, right, with a little amount of protein and right, skipping the fat mostly because of the myth. At the time I have lot of varieties, but after enrolling, I started my low carb diet. I find that we have only few recipes. Then enrolling the course, I found that there are lot of courses, lot of dishes are available. New dishes are available. Even keto idli is available. That was like a South Indian idli. So it was amazing. Really, that satisfied my cravings and the taste buds. That was amazing thing. And also we come to know that how much of calorie, how much of fat content we have, how much of protein content, how much of everything we can come to know that. See that really it gives us scientific. See, as a right, as a low carb practitioner, I need to consume at least 80% of fat. Right, mostly, and adequate amount of protein, very less amount of carbohydrate. Everything is given in the description, right? That is one of the things. Second thing is that, see, I have completed my theory and now I jumped into the practitioner. I have seen 4 5 cases, but I have lot of doubts during diagnosing the disease and all. So the videos, whatever my seniors as right, played in that video, that gives a lot of clues and also solution to the problem. So, and also whatever the doubts I have, I can update in the WhatsApp group. From the WhatsApp group, I'm getting a lot of information from the groups. See, one of the interesting thing is that the LDL cholesterol, one of the female, what I have seen that she has got only 6. It was amazing, all right. And she has diagnosed with the clinical depression. Doctor was giving the pill after after she was consuming the adapted to the low carbohydrate diet. The depression is completely vanished away. See, this is a very small things. Why? What I experience, I can pass on this to my crew or to my group, right? So that I can help the community. Community is in a darkness. As a low carb nutrition, we are the enlighters. We are the torch bearers of the society. I'm sure that this is of the forum is one of the best platform to equip myself, to equip my competency on the practical skills. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, such a wonderful thing, Anand, because as is the case with all other courses, one, they are very highly priced. I mean, we're just coming across more and more people in our community who are already certified from so many other places. Like these courses do not even have a legal standing, and they are charging a bomb for maybe 3 years, 4 years. It's 4 lakh, 4.5 lakhs plus. For 1 year, they are charging double what we are charging, and we are, imagine, the number one course in the world. Forget India, and we are still underpriced. And then we have a few, enthusiastic cutlets on Twitter coming and telling us that we are very highly priced. So, you guys could, you would do well to check out some data or other courses that teach you high carbs. So, Anand, you are already handling cases, and do talk about, where can people reach out to you if they want to reach out to you, and if you have, you just said told me that you have handling complicated cases besides, reversing all your metabolic syndromes and your wives and all of that. I mean, this is, very, very commendable. Talk about one of those complicated cases that you're handling, as a certified D-Life coach, and also where can people reach out to you?
Yeah, definitely. See, one of the my client name is Nisha. I was in a Toastmasters group. It's a community, right? It's about public speaking. I found that she's a morbid obesity. She has got, and her age is almost 24 years. And if you see her weight is almost 105 kg. Then I asked her to take the blood test. She has taken that. Then we have diagnosed as a pre-diabetic. The almost, if you see that 5.8, HbA1c is a 5.8. And also, her mother is completely worried about her because she is searching for the alliance. This was a situation. And as I said earlier, LDL cholesterol is very low, but the triglyceride is very high. HDL cholesterol is very low, but LDL cholesterol also very low. And also he went to the psychiatrist because the doctor has prescribed some antidepressant. One of the factor for increasing, it is like adding a fuel to the fire. Already she is weight, adding antidepressant, especially selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, doctor has prescribed, sertraline. So because of her, also she has a little bit age, and also in the office, the cognitive performance has completely declined because of taking the pills. So this was the current situation. After that, I have taken the treatment. She has adapted to the low carb diet. First, the depression is a way off. That was one of the thing. Even doctor has completely get rid of this pill, toxic pill, SSRI. That was an amazing thing that has happened. See why the doctors, whenever they are going for it, whenever psychiatrists ask something as a depression, the first thing that clicks in their mind is that pill without seeing the root cause. That's why the toxic pill doesn't addresses the root cause, right? Then once the LDL cholesterol has a drastically increased, completely the depression is way off. Now she is leading a happy life. It has happened 3 months ago. Still she has adapted. Almost she has reduced almost 8 kg currently. I'm sure that very soon she will reduce the uh, maximum. She will come to the ideal body mass index. She reach the target, and she also get married very soon. This is a one thing. And one of the second thing is that one of the infertility couple, their approach, I'm giving the treatment, they have adapted. See what the doctors are giving. L-carnitine they are giving, coenzyme Q10 they give. Everything is available in non-vegetarian. And if they give testosterone injection externally, what is the challenge? It suppresses the endogenous testosterone level. That's why I have not given anything else. Only the diet matters. I'm sure that that couple also very soon they can achieve the goal. All the dreams will come true. This is some of the challenges I have seen. Definitely, there is a remedy in this low carb diet. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, you are muted, I think so. Not audible.
Yeah, sorry for the small glitch there. I think I had a problem with my earphone, but now I'm back. So, Anand, we were talking about, your success stories. I think you need to do a D-Life podcast soon to document and inspire people, about the success you've had with your cases. These are very critical cases, SSRI, the drugs have come off, and, the person is leading a very, very happy and, healthy life. It's not easy. And I think you need to do the podcast very soon. So in the point is this is what our coaches are achieving, and Anand is not a regular guy. Comes from the pharma background where he says drugs don't work, and he's taking very, very critical cases as well in and around Chennai. If you want to reach out to Anand, he will just give out the his contact and email, whatever he wants to give out. But the point is, this is what our coaches are achieving, and he comes from a pharma background, and None of the pills helped either his wife or himself. And, now he's putting low carb dietary intervention or dietary approach into his clients, and they are seeing magnificent results, which we are very, very proud of, Anand. As I said, plan a podcast soon with your, clients, and I think it will be very inspiring. Anand, if somebody wants to reach out to you, how can they reach out?
They can call me 9840 871 302. This is my contact number as well as a WhatsApp number. All right. If they text, I'm sure I'm going to do the digital marketing. So it's my aim. My future aim is a full-time low-carb diet practitioner. This is my aim. So very soon I am going to do the lot of digital advertisement. Right. So very soon. Now, currently I have this.
Yeah, imagine selling something which it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And what a turnaround. I think it's the same with doctors also, and that's why they've enrolled in the D-Life Diploma course and studying low carb nutrition now, because low carb needs to be the first line of intervention as far as chronic
Absolutely.
metabolic syndromes are concerned, because we have seen increasingly how pills are not helping, they are non-responsive, and people once put on pills go on multiplying pills, and this is not this has been said by everybody who's been in the pharma industry, who's a doctor. And even in the metabolic health conference, I think 72 plus doctors attended, and they all said the same thing. So it's no more a hush hush secret, and no more something that we should be apologetic about saying yes, it's not working as far as chronic metabolic syndromes are concerned. The results that Anand has achieved in terms of diabetes, in terms of sleep apnea, in terms of making somebody come off SSRI pills, all of them, these are huge, huge outcomes. Let us not underestimate it, and let us not be apologetic about it. Yes, as far as chronic diseases are concerned, this is what Anand is saying. And we have our own experiences as well, now working with clients from 9 countries and India. I can also say that. And this is what we are achieving at D Life. Anand, if somebody wants to reach out to you, how can they?
They can call me over the phone.
Yeah,
Nine eight
that's.
zero
But
eight.
yeah, you've given out your phone number, but also tell them your social media handles, because it's a
Yeah.
lot easier for people to reach out or send a DM on the social media.
Okay. I'm there in the social media, in the Instagram as well as the Facebook, as well as in the, I think, some other social media. No, like Twitter also I am there. In the community also I am there. So since because as a former profession, my across the country I travel. So this is the only challenge currently. I need to manage the family. So this is the only challenge. I am not that much doing the digital marketing. Very soon I'm going to open my own YouTube channel. I'm very much aggressively promote the digital marketing. This is my future idea. That's why I enrolled myself as a DLF coach, right? Low carb diet. My aim is that I not the money is the more not important, to challenge the status quo in the current medical practitioners. That is a major purpose. That is a mission of my life. So right, as the WHO has stated that 2025, India is going to be the capital of the world. How we can protect? See, one more thing I am analyzing. My home. If I come out of my home, if I go to my main road in Chennai, only biryani shops are there, sweet shops are there, hotels are there, tea shops are there, then medical shops are there. Right? This shows that what is happening in the country. It is a sad situation. I can see. It is in my heart, the blood is oozing out by seeing this situation. How this community can help the people to achieve a good health. I am the one among them with the D life to help the people. Or Duma.
Yeah, Anand, also a very significant question. Now, you come from a pharma background. Now you're practicing as a life certified metabolic health coach. Do you think the fee, the peanut that people pay, and people, some people ask, fee is a bit steep, but we are still the most underpriced, being number one in the world. Do you think the fee has been all worth it in the end?
Yeah, the fees, I can say that it economy, ma'am. I say, if you see the course, whatever it has been highlighted, for that earlier I have seen that 35,000 rupees. I think 1.5 years or 2 years ago, I know that Sasekant has highlighted that very nominal price. because I was procrastinated to enroll myself. Now almost 80,000 rupees is nothing else. See, we are spending a lot of things during going to jewelry shop, many things. See, this course. I can say that first, it is for ourselves. How we have to take dietary measures free from diseases. See, my father, he was a teetotaler. He was died because of a cancer. In the cancer, we have spent lakhs of rupees because he was following the complete traditional diet. He's a teetotaler, mostly. All right. See, if I come to know that, I would have skipped had to take sugar. Sugar is one of the it proliferate the malignant tumor. After that, only after enrolling myself in this low carb diet nutrition, only I come to know this side of insight we should aware whether you are from a science background or you are from a non-science background. So we are investing on the land, we are investing on the jewelry. Let us invest on the good course to upgrade ourselves on nutrition. This is the one of the valuable lessons I learned because of my father. Or
Anand, how much money tentatively do you think you spend on all these ailments? Your sleep apnea, diabetes, and all of these, plus trying to conceive over a period of 10 years, across a period of 10 years. How much was do you think the total medical bill that you would have had or you would have paid in 10 years for all these conditions?
What are the question is a $1 million question. I can say that how much of damage it happens to my health. That is the first, yeah. So we can, it may be a 6,000, even heart attack may come because sleep apnea, that means there is low oxygen level in the body, right? So if you take a terrible cardiac arrest, I would have spent for 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs, right? Angiogram, bypass surgery, everything 4, 5 lakhs. And if you take blood sugar level, the pill for the 10 years, how much per month? My right, 1,500 rupees. So calculate that. Maybe right. It may be another adding on the fuel to the fire. It may be at 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. So almost I can say that 10 lakhs at least minimum we would have spent 10 lakhs for this all these elements. If see, we are suffering from infertility, and if you go to IVF and all, see that for one IVF the cost is around 10 lakhs. Sometimes the result comes, or sometimes it is a flop. Anything can happen, right? So 20 lakhs it may happen. Is according to my, if you take my sleep apnea, infertility, metabolic syndrome, then diabetes, put together for 10 years, not only I'm damaging my health with the toxic pills, I'm spending completely on my mind. It cost 20 lakhs rupees,
20
including one
lakhs is,
IVF.
yeah, and 20 lakhs is just, maybe 10 years roughly we are talking
Yes,
about.
yes.
And which would have multiplied, of course, if there was no remission. And all of this gone only after Anand started adopting the low carb dietary lifestyle and came to D Life. Imagine how he has turned around his life. This is fantastic, and this is a great reply. A great answer to people who say, "Oh, your course is a bit overpriced." What you're achieving personally in your health, with regards to your, your medical bills, your multiple ailments, the complications related to that, and then you come to D Life. Not only personally, but even professionally, you can practice in India as a legally certified metabolic health coach, practice in 40 plus countries with a CPD certification. I mean, the sky is that limit, and only people who are in the community now can tell you what the insider view is. So imagine what Anand has achieved. He'll probably now never get onto pills now because he knows the signs of TCR, of low carb, and has the community access where we have each other's back. There are 100 plus certified coaches now in the world, in D Life certified coaches. I think it will be 180 by April 2025. So this is a huge number, big community, and this is going to be growing. Month after month as more and more people enroll. We have 40 doctors enrolled in into our course, and that's the point to think about because pharma and doctors, these are talking about pills all the time. And we've seen that it doesn't work as far as chronic ailments are concerned. And here is Anand saying the same thing over and over again. And the results or the outcomes achieved through a low carb dietary intervention are marvelous, and one should definitely try it. This is how you come off pills. And Anand is now, also taking clients. He's had great success stories, which I think we'll document in a D Life podcast very soon. Anand, what is your advice to people who are thinking of enrolling in the D Life Diploma course?
Yeah, what is
And
my
also,
that's why.
also with with regards to doctors, because you are associated with the pharma industry, and you know
Yes.
probably more about pills than doctors themselves too.
Yes. So, yes, definitely. As I said that now the metabolic diseases, autoimmune diseases has been quite increasing day by day because the food we are eating currently, most of the time, if you take in organization, they get cake whenever there is a right. So all coloring agent, preservatives, right, high sugar content, right. So, so if you enroll yourself in a course, you will get a clear insight about the food what you are taking. Not only you are protecting yourself, right, your family, then your community, then to the society. For the end, right, see, if a 1% of the population does that, I'm sure that you can transform the entire community. That is what I am doing. That whenever I go in the office, people will ask me, Anand, can I take this chocolate? Is it chocolate? How much calorie? Everything, because they are right, because they know that I will give advice to them. My sister has got thyroid. How can I treat? How I can go? See that how people know about me, right? So we can enlighten the society, take from the society. I'm sure that this 1 lakh rupees is not a great money. This money will save you, your family, your community, your society. I can say that it is an investment. It is an health investment for you. So this is a one way I can say to the advice to them. So please enroll yourself and right, get the support from the DLF community and be a practitioner for your family, for the community and to the society. That is one of the great service I can say that. Right. Over to you, ma.
And when you're burning so much money being sick, I mean, what is stopping you from taking control of your life for maybe 1/10 of the price that's going to cost you for your, in your entire life? Just according to one such study that was published recently, I think there was an article also. A typical diabetic would spend about 15 lakhs in 20 years. That's the cost that you're spending without even realizing. And so
Yes.
next time when you talk about, being highly priced, we are peanuts compared to who we are, what we teach, and the gains that you get from this course. So please don't talk about, you are highly priced. Go and check out other courses and which don't even deliver results, which are not legally tenable. They have no CPD accreditation. Forget being the global biggest in the world. So of course we deserve to be there. And everything that is premium has a cost. You don't go to the IIT and say, oh, why you? You go to the IIT and you accept the system as it is because it is premium. And what you learn, you will not learn anywhere, else. So I think Anand has summed it up brilliantly, and his opinion and his, review counts because he's somebody who's seen the pharma, industry or the nexus from very close. I would call that nexus unapologetically, at least as far as chronic diseases is concerned. This is what Anand is also saying, that if they make you sicker, they don't put you under remission, they don't reverse any condition, but they are meant to keep you in a trap of multiple pills that keep on increasing as time goes by and no remission. So just for people who want to know a little bit more about the course, we are India's only legally attainable course. We are India's only CPDSO UK accredited with the global biggest 60 credits given to our course that nobody else in the world has. We are the SMHP approved CMHE provider. Course gives free access to DLive.in platform. The platform was founded in 2014 that you call DLive.in by Anup Singh, a silver medalist IITian, a maverick from IIT Roorkee. And this is India's biggest, oldest, and the only award-winning low-carb platform and the single biggest low-carb platform in the world. So when you enroll in the course, you get access to the forum, which is 10 years of premium curated data that has maybe 5,000, 6,000, upwards of combined success stories of how cases were handled in the past. That has about 2,000 plus original low carb keto recipes that no other platform or course in the world has. And we have about 200 plus podcasts. We have the largest content on low carb nutrition and metabolic health course in the world. We have 800 plus references, 200,000 plus words in the course, 60 plus relevant videos. There is lifetime access to the course, and there is no recertification clause. I mean, one of the things that people, when they say, oh, your price is a bit steep, okay, first of all, go and find out the price that other courses are offering you for teaching you high carbs and low fat. That is not going to give you any outcome. It's the same nonsense and the same garbage repackaged. Second, if you do not get recertified every 2 years, then all of this goes to the dustbin and your certificate becomes a redundant piece of paper. So you have to keep paying them. You are a cash cow for these courses. We don't charge, we don't earn, from our coaches. In fact, we give them lifelong support, in the form of community and always having their back. And there is no recertification clause. As I said, once you're certified from, for life. We don't do hafta vasuli from our coaches. And we have one of the biggest libraries on low carb resource material in the world. One of the biggest forums in the world for long case discussions and long threads, on how cases have been handled in the past. So they are searchable. You can search any condition and you will get threads and threads of information. That is the gold mine of low carb and in how cases were handled. And they also a 24/7 WhatsApp community, which is very vibrant, which is very active 24/7, of which Anand and I both are a part. And I think we are 24/7 connected through various, there are various connection points. One is the forum where you can initiate any discussion and you can take help on your blood work, on your cases, whatever you want to, which Anand just talked about right now. And you have the WhatsApp community where everyone, all of us, D-Life certified coaches or people who are undergoing the course from across the world are, in one WhatsApp community. That's the ethos of D-Life. So you always say if it's Indian low carb, it's dlife.in. If it's low carb nutrition and metabolic health in the world, it is D-Life diploma course. Anand, anything else that you would want to say before we say goodbye? You are muted.
So I thanks to all my seniors, right? Anup Singh ji, Arun ji, right? Everybody has helped us group, right? Yeah, Shashikanta Iyer ji, everything. They are the enlighteners to this group. Because of that, I can able to diagnose the disease and I give the appropriate treatment to the metabolic diseases. Right? So please continue to do this service. Myself also equip myself to that level. I'm sure I will pass on this message to the community. That was a wonderful thing. So this is one of the best platform. I can say that the course is very simple, easy to learn. Right? That was an amazing thing. So keep and one more thing, the podcast what I have we have that gives a tremendous amount of insight. The question answer session that was very fabulous things. So thank you very much. And also whatever the oil we are using currently after enrolling myself in this course, we are using completely the coconut oil. Right? We are completely thrown away the omega-6 fatty acids, including my mother's. Everybody is consumed. My family, my heartfelt thanks, including my family, to the low carb community group D-Life. All the best, ma'am. Thank you for giving such a great opportunity for this podcast. Thank you very much, ma'am. Over to you.
Yeah.
And one more thing
Anand,
I
I
want
think,
to,
yeah.
yeah, one more thing I want to say. For the 1 week, 1 month, I was doing a campaign on this low sugar, sugar-free Diwali campaign. In my status, I was update one information about the sugar. So lot of information I can able to attract a few of the members also, right? Right. I got one of the case like ADHD. So now it is on the process. Success stories, soon I will put it in the group. Yeah,
Yeah,
over to you.
Anand, I think Anand, you're doing fabulous in terms of, handling cases. And I think we'll do a podcast soon with you. Either you do it, with your mentee, or we do it with
Yeah,
you. So we need to present these cases to the world, and this is what we are achieving through low carb dietary intervention,
Yeah.
particularly through D Life. So
Yeah.
I think it's not one of the best. We are the best community in the world. We are the largest community in the world. We are the biggest accredited community in the world. The credibility is huge. There is no other D Life. So thanks
Mhm.
to Anup, who has been the pioneer of low carb in India, and especially the 100 gram carbs per day protocol that made diabetes remission possible even for Indian vegetarians who were trying to do Western keto and do beef, bacon, eggs, thinking it's low carb, and they were failing. So since 2011, low carb, high fat has been our ethos. Since 2014, as a brand, Be Life is the numero uno in the world, be it the platform or the course itself. We are both, in India and in the world. There's nobody like D-Life. There's nothing else like D-Life. Thank you, Anand. Thank you for coming over
Thank you.
to us. Very proud of what you are achieving as a D-Life certified metabolic health coach. I hope we can bring this out in a podcast very soon. And
Sure.
all the best to you for people living around Chennai or based anywhere in the world. Anand is handling very, very complicated cases and he has had great success. You should seek him out. And, of course, people from anywhere in the world can do that. But he has given his email ID, his phone number, his social media handles. Do seek him out if you're having a similar health condition and you need help. Thank you, Anand. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is
Thank
Ira
you very
Sahai.
much.
This is Ira Sahai signing off. I'll be back again with another D-Life Diploma course review video. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and have a happy, safe, low-carb, healthy Diwali. Thank you.
Thank you.